Hey everybody, welcome back to Carb Smashers. Hey, today we're going to make some biscuits in the oven. Pretty quick, easy recipe, I think. It's going to be low carb, probably 2 to 3 per biscuit. Let me show you the ingredients, okay? Alright, so starting with cheese. There's 1.25 cups. You use 3/4 of a cup in one part, half in another. Now you could use mozzarella, you can use Munster, you can use Colby Jack, cheddar. I got a little bit of a blend going on here. I had what I had left in the kitchen, and so that's coming in at no carbs. Got a medium egg coming in at large egg coming in at 0.6 carbs. The cream cheese has 4 carbs in it, so you got to be careful with cream cheese. Garlic powder, a lot of people say 0, but a 1/4 teaspoon. I think it has about 1/2 gram of carbs, so we're going to count that half carb. Where am I at? Oh yeah, almond flour we're using. We're using this brand right here, all-purpose Red Hill almond flour. And it has 1 net carb in a tablespoon. 3 carb minus 2 fiber is 1 in a tablespoon. We're using 1/3 of a cup. And using Google, I've came out to find out that that's going to be about 5.33 net carbs in that 1/3 of a cup. And teaspoons of baking powder. Now, due to the fact that they're showing 1/8 of a teaspoon, they show 0. But if you actually look up how much baking powder carbs there are in what I'm using, we need 2 teaspoonfuls, which is 16 of these quarters. I come out with 2.6 grams of carbs in the 2 teaspoons. So adding all of that up, I believe we have about 13 net carbs right here in all of our ingredients. And I'm not sure, depending on the size of this loaf, we're going to get 4 or 6. But I'll give you that at the end. We'll see how many we got and go from there. Hey everybody, I'm back here again. See me up here? I'm down here. Okay, so we're going to start. You got to take the bigger part of the cream cheese, the 3/4 cup of the shredded cheese and the cream cheese here. All right, so I'm going to get this going here. 30 seconds. Let's just go with 30. All right, so while we got that microwaving, we hold back on the rest of the cheese. We're going to whisk the egg. So I'm going to whisk it up here. We're going to whisk the egg up here. We're going to add all of our dry ingredients, which will be everything we have left except for that little cup of cheese and what we got in the microwave right now. So, kind of do it level here. 1/4 teaspoon garlic powder. 1/3 cup of almond flour. It's a 1/3 cup. And 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So there's 1. And there's the other. Okay, together. And then we're going to add in our mixture in the microwave as well. But let's get this a little head start on it. Into one bowl now and start mixing it up. Putting this on some saran wrap, and we're supposed to put this in and mix it a little more. Mix this up, and this is going to become our dough. Alright, that looks pretty good. Try to form it into a ball as best we can. It's going to be sticky. Put a little bit more of the almond flour on there to keep it from sticking. We're going to try to plop this into one big ball here. We got one side of that wrapped up. And we're going to put this in the fridge for a ½ hour. And while we're into that, we're going to preheat our oven to 425. The dough has been sitting about 30 minutes. We got the oven baking at 425. It's all preheated. Let's see what the dough looks like. We got this dough ball. We're going to try to make 4 biscuits out of it, okay? Yeah. 4 will bring us in Probably 3 net carbs per 3 and 3 1/4 size. I think that one here is going to be a little bigger, so I'm going to have to put a little more onto the others. Yeah, that one's a little bigger. Give that one a little bit, that one a little bit, and that one a little bit. Okay. Now we could have used a greased cookie sheet or a parchment paper. I'm going with the parchment paper. I never really worked with parchment paper before. I'm not much of a baker usually, but we're trying to learn a little bit here. So each biscuit, instead of being cut afterwards, you do them like this. Cut them in half, and then you're going to put them back together after they cook. A little different than your typical biscuit that you bake completely and then cut. Give them a little more room in between them. We got 8 halves. So we're going to put them in the oven and see what they look like. Okay, so we checked them at 7 minutes. They weren't quite done. I put it on for another 3. So we were at 10 to 12 minutes. Let it go just another minute. Let me bring you down here and see what they look like. They've been sitting up for a minute or two. Just letting them get ready, but this is what we look like. Now you could actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, there's 8 here. So it's 8. If you did it by that, you could have less net carbs, but from everything I've read, they say you're supposed to be, this is supposed to be the top and the bottom of a biscuit. So let's just do it that way. That's the bottom, that's the top. That's the bottom, that's the top. Bottom, bottom, top. Top. So it's like a pre-sliced little biscuit here. You get a little bit of butter on one of these. Got to have some butter in the middle of your biscuit, don't you? Actually got some low carb jelly I could even put on this. Still pretty warm. It's not so bad. I don't know if I can bite it or not. I sometimes can't wait long enough, but let's see what we got here. It tastes like a biscuit to me. It's a little cheesy. Good though. Be real good with a hunk of sausage in there, or bacon and egg. Yeah, I think they're a win. So if you're looking for it, find yourself some almond flour and the ingredients we posted at the beginning. Oh yeah, the carbs. There was like 13 and a half in the whole batch. 4 times 3 is 12, so maybe 3.5. 3.4, 3.5 per biscuit. A little more than the Cheddar Bay ones were coming in at 2. Maybe the almond flour has a little more, but might have a little better flavor than the Carb Quick, huh? I'd have to do them side by side. But they're good. I hope you liked it. If you like this recipe, please subscribe, like, share with your friends if you could, and as always, remember to enjoy the little things, huh? Let the big things will take care of themselves, I guess. So, take care, and we'll see you next time on Carb Smashers. Thanks.